Okay. What's today? February 13th, Friday the 13th. It's been a long time. Don't be laughing. It's been a long time since really I've talked on this channel, honestly. And then I think the last time or the only other time we did this was like maybe 3 years ago. I think it was 2003. So I am back. I am Robin. This is my husband, Quincy.
What's up, everybody?
And make sure you speak up too.
Oh, yeah.
That's really low.
What's up, everybody?
Yes. So you gotta make sure that the people hear you. So we are here because it's Lover's Day, and that's my favorite thing to talk about is love. I love everything surrounding love, and yeah. So for those of you who would be new and don't know or haven't seen anything or first time coming here or whatever, we've been married for
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah, we've been married for 10 years. And marriage is a really, really, really beautiful thing. And you know, it's always opinions here and there, and we always like to try to push out positivity. Especially when it comes to love and partnership and stuff like that. Partially because we're happy, but also because, you know, we want everybody to feel this, you know. So, yeah, so we're coming here today. I got some questions for him that I've been preparing. It's been hard not to share because all we do is talk. But I do have some questions. I kind of broke it up into segments this time. If you remember the last video, I did like the 5 senses of like what love was.
I remember that.
I'll be sure to tag those or link those two below. It was 2 parts because we were talking a lot. Just to kick it off, what does marriage mean to you, and why was it important to get married?
Ooh, dang, you popping it off quick. I mean, marriage is the union, you know. Marriage is the union God created. Obviously, man and woman become one. But I would say closer to me, and in this day and age, like, I don't know, I think it shows a true commitment, but it's like a true symbol to me. And I think as I've been married, like, it's become more and more of a true symbol of like what a man is supposed to do. And I think it's like one of the main like reflections of a man, truly, like how does your family resemble you? How does your family, what have you put into your own personal family? Like, is your wife happy? Are your kids happy? I think that's a real easy way to like, maybe even just say, earn respect in this world. I think as a man, if you walking hand in hand with your wife and your family, I don't think, and they smile. And,
Boy.
I walked in the barbershop yesterday, or what was that, the other day?
Oh, yeah.
All my kids running up to me, daddy,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's love. I don't just get that at the house, man. I get that at the barbershop when they ain't seen me at work.
Goodness.
Or like,
yes.
you know, so I don't know, man. I think it's so important. Everybody's searching for it, so you know, you might as well go ahead, but I just think mainly it's a reflection of you, and it's the biggest challenge because it's the one you gotta truly put some effort into. You gotta put effort in this. She actually is watching me. Like, we say all this lovey-dovey stuff, and I ain't judging you, and I ain't judging. And we coming from a good place, but I'm watching you. I'm watching to see how you do things, and if I am one who likes a bit of control and, you know, man's man kind of dude that, you know, I own my leadership, I would like for you to be satisfied with my leadership. I would like for you to be comfortable in my leadership. I would like for you to actually be like, not ashamed to say, nah, I'm a leader, even when it's uncomfortable, even when people don't like understand why you follow him so much. Like, look, y'all don't understand, you probably never will, but it's just a true comfort in becoming one and accepting the roles that y'all have. You know, every marriage is different, but I do think there's like a deep-rooted roles in marriage, and when I see that, I see what I want to be. It trumps kind of everything in life to me. And yeah, y'all are a reflection of me. I feel proud when y'all are around and y'all are happy in the midst of your family, my family, friends, family, strangers. You know what I'm saying? They can kind of glance at us like, dang, I mean, Shawty said the other day, like, what a beautiful family. You know? Like, I appreciate you, man. We ain't got on our best dress. We ain't got none of that. It's us. It's seeing the kids just, smiling and running around. It's seeing us chase after them. It's seeing us smiling through the midst of it. It's a beautiful sight to see.
Yeah. I like that. Because you mentioned about leadership, and you talked about how we are a reflection of you. So I want to ask, what advice would you give on how to navigate pivotal moments in your marriage? So only talking to people who are married. And I want to give 3 specific examples that I want you to kind of think about while you're answering. No. Just, I mean, of course, I'm not going to think about marriage, but just in general. So, postpartum, because that's a really big one. We see a lot.
Topics.
Yes. Okay. So we see a lot of change after children, right? Very pivotal in like marriages. Like it's a turning point for people. So postpartum, when your spouse makes huge mistakes, and as women we so and then family boundaries. I feel like those are 3 big things.
Our family and the boundaries we set.
Yes.
Man, it's hard. Everybody that's hard. Everybody is so different that I can't pinpoint exactly what you should do, but I think you gotta stay true to yourself. I don't really want to just make bland statements like that though. Like, stay true to yourself. You might still be figuring out who you are. So I guess in the midst of that, you don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm one who was raised without a father, so I don't really have that example to say like, this is how it's supposed to be done. So remember that. I would say remember that and kind of hone into the fact that you don't know everything. Not knowing everything, I think you could kind of walk right into the postpartum thing, right? Like, you don't know how she feeling, dog. Like, you don't know, and I'm gonna speak from a man's perspective.
That's what I want. I want all of this to be from a...
I'm not trying to jump in the women's mind. I don't know how y'all deal with any of that, but I know as a man, I wanted to do a few things while you were transitioning, while the body is changing, while your mental is going crazy. Like, I just wanted to support you and know, like, so like, I'm here for all of that. The mood swings ain't gonna scare me away. It's like, if we know these things about women, then,
accept them.
Come on, man. Let it just kind of go off your shoulder a little bit. Don't be so intimidated about women's moods. They change, they shift, they morph. They actually do submit to you, and that's what it looks like. It looks like adjustment, you know what I'm saying? So, but with specifically on that, you kind of got to be very patient. But if you are a bit of a motivator, like I am, I don't let her get down. I don't let her stay down. That's, I think people force their way into stressful situations like that. It's like you've accepted the postpartum title so much that you like it's placebo. I am stressed now, and I am going through things, and my body do look bad, and I'm hold on now. It's like things like that where I see you might be doing that, and I'm like, you just had a baby. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? You just did the most incredible thing a human can do. Create a life. You know what I'm saying? And obviously as God creating it in you, you still the vessel, and that's a lot to go through. So be patient, be kind. Dang, that's something that's hard to do. for people, but I stop myself from being irritated about things. For real, you know. We got to get up and do stuff every day, no matter whether it's hard or not. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think. So, but I can't just say that to you when you complaining to me about something and you're emotional. So it's like, I gotta be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So, slow it down and think what's the nicest way I can say this? You know what I'm saying? How can I encourage her to be stronger in this? So I won't stay there too long. That postpartum is the phase after you done had a baby. It's something you might want to realize as a dude, like it's happening to you too, bro. A lot is changing. Yeah. So yeah, I've heard men talk or women talk about like, hey, you know, men kind of have some postpartum too. But again, that's how I see it. It's the phase after the baby has come. You know what I mean? Everything's different. Like, man, I remember that on the ride home. Like, dang. Or no, I probably thought about it on the way there. Like, this is the last time I'm finna leave this house, and it just be me and Robin. That's it. It's gone. Boy. That shit gone. You know, and we done had babies ever since.
Boy. Like, damn, I'm so tired. Let's have another one.
You know, patience, kindness is going to get you through any situation like that with your wife. Because this is what it's going to feel like to her. It's just going to feel like he just was so there for me. Boy. When I thought I was ugly, he kept telling me how good I looked. He kept telling me to move my body. He kept telling me to eat. He kept telling me to do this. You kind of got to encourage. That's the 50-50 split. Sometimes you got to give 60. Sometimes you got to give 40. That's one of them times, bro. Let that go. Yeah.
Give all that you can give when you can give it.
Family boundaries, that's a big one because that's when you got to learn for yourself too. You know, before you set them, you kind of got to learn it's a thing to set a boundary. You know what I'm saying? Your mama has had free will over you your whole life. Boy. Your parents, you know what I'm saying, have had free will over you your whole life. All you know is do what they say. Yeah. There is a breaking through. And again, from our perspective, there is a challenge phase. And it's not always really that aggressive. I know people like to, show that, but it's not always really that aggressive. It's just like, nah, I don't believe that. I started realizing I don't believe the things other people believe. I don't feel the same way my mama feels about this subject. I don't feel the same way my brother and sisters feel. I don't feel the same way. So it's like, and now I'm starting to express it. So as you become an adult, you start realizing some stuff, man, and life starts to come full circle. And man, it's just some things you don't accept. And it's like, I guess in my mind, I have an alarm that goes off when I feel like I'm dealing with something repetitively with a family member that I dislike. And I'm just not a person that can sit in discomfort. So I have to set a boundary. So it actually might be easier for me to set a boundary than somebody else with certain people, right? You know, with siblings versus my mom. It might be a lot harder for me to set that boundary, but I would say, man, you got to do it. That's the thing. Like, you have to do it scared. I almost feel like life is like that.
That should be one of the stamp phrases of life. Do it scared. Do it scared.
I know we're getting used to being digital, but say the things that are on your mind. And that's how I set boundaries. I say the stuff that's on my mind. Or I say no. Or I will clearly set the boundary. Like, it might be hard to do that, right? It actually might be hard to tell your mom no. But you got to do something. Like, you have to do something to set the boundary. Whether it's, I can't say it to her on the phone, I'm scared, text her then. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something to say, Ma, you can't be coming over here all the time. I'm married. You got to say it or your mama going to keep coming over your house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can't keep calling me.
Yeah, you can't keep calling me. Hey, man, it's 10 o'clock at night, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that might not be late to y'all. We gotta go to work. Hey, man, I'm married, bro. I'm married. I'm in the house. I just put my kids to sleep. Like that means my free time has like come down to 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock because I gotta go to sleep.
I gotcha.
But anyway, not to get too far off subject. It's just simply put, boundaries you gotta set them, which means you gotta say them, which means you gotta do them. If you don't do it, people gonna take advantage of you. And anybody wondering why people taking advantage of you is because you letting them. I would hone into what you're feeling and actually accept it and express to your partner. You know, we talk truly about our family members, like actually how we feel about them, and she knows how close I am with my family because of how much I express it. She may say something to me like, "Nah, you need to say this." Nah, that's gonna come off as mean. It's like, what? And yeah, that's not something we do. And so I don't break my family boundaries for my wife, right? But I set my own family boundaries for my family. You know what I'm saying? From my immediate family that I came from. Like, now it's time to set boundaries with y'all.
Once you make huge mistakes?
Oh, man. That's frustrating. If the huge mistake, if the huge mistake hurts you, fight it out.
What you mean by that?
I mean, go on, say the stuff. I mean, like, yeah, problems today, people act like you're never gonna get into nothing. Red flag. Boom. We got into an argument. Red flag. Yes, oh, he might not be the one for me. Yes. What are we gonna get through?
Yes.
What are we going to get through? So it's like, okay, if the major mistake hurts, fight it out. Say what hurt. No way you were that selfish to me. Use the words because they'll know how you feel. And if they run from that, maybe they're not for you. Maybe they're not ready to fight through stuff. Maybe they're not ready to be a husband, wife. Yeah. When you grow strong in marriages, when you can go through stuff, not when you run around it. Not when you, that's family too. When we beat around the bush, it gets terrible. But when we go ahead and say the thing, it's great. And so one of her big things was like, never go to sleep mad. So my thing was like, dang, I need a moment. And not a moment to be steamy. I just, let me get it together because shock value for me ain't good. Over exaggeration for me ain't good. You know, all of that for me ain't good. That just get me mad. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather speak to you in a calm way. So give me just a second. If you hurt me, especially too, like it's you
gonna give me a second.
Yeah, you gonna give me a second.
Yeah.
You gonna give me a second to get it together so I can speak to you in a manner that you deserve. Because all the other stuff is just gonna cause hurt and pain.
I like how you just said in a manner that you deserve, because I feel like sometimes when couples come to these pivotal moments, right, they forget that they're in love. They forget that they want to spend the rest of their lives with these people or with the other person, and it's like words really hurt. Words really hurt. Words can hurt and words can heal. And I feel like sometimes people do not remember that they love or even like that person. You know what I'm saying? Which is why it's like, okay, like I am again a big like, please don't never go to sleep upset. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't know. We're in control of absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? So don't go to sleep upset. But I don't know. I just you have to say something, but you also have to remember that y'all gotta wake up tomorrow and y'all gotta be around each other, you know, after
some stuff like we ain't like everybody, we don't have to deal with certain kind of pains that last for past the day.
Yeah.
Well, no. Let me not say that. But I mean like like some shit is hard, like, you know. some shit hard. Let's just say that. I don't
that.
even want to start giving out too many examples.
Yeah, things are hard.
But there are certain ways you don't hurt your partner. All right, you know, obviously, big examples: killing somebody, some plotting on stealing from your significant other, stealing money, or like crazy shit. Cheating, I know that's a big subject. I think as you grow stronger, it's easier to forgive for something like that. But that is, and no, don't let me say the longer, the stronger. The stronger you grow in a marriage, the more you become one. It's like, actually, I don't know if I would want to be without you.
Boy, so
it's not a free pass, because somebody going so close to you will realize, like, I don't want to hurt you like that.
Oh man.
So it's like, honestly,
because that's what happens. Is like you one person, and it may sound crazy, but one person builds up so much trust, or builds up so much love, or builds up such a deep connection, you know, with the other person. Like, say if the other person did, right? They build something so deep, like, that they like, I'm never leaving you. But at the same time, the other person is like, man, I believe that you wouldn't. And because of that, I would never do that.
And you will say all of that, get cheated on, and be like, hell nah, like, I can't do this shit. Oh. Check me out. That's a phase. You are hurt, man. You are hurt. So go through it.
Go through it.
Feel it.
The only way to get through
pain.
something is to go through something.
It. So yeah.
And that's just a common one. Like, cheating is just a common one.
Yes, so. It's the biggest. What would you do? What's the reality? You know, couple that was doing the Christy and and Buddy.
I don't know his name, but yes.
Who knew?
That's right.
But yeah, it's like, y'all been together how long?
I stay.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what? We were supposed to have a debunk social media, and I just couldn't find anything. But that right there. I do not like when people root for divorces. Yeah. I do not. I don't care. I don't care what happened. Figure it out.
Don't root for something like that.
You know,
like, hey, you hear some shit like a nigga been cheating
for that long.
You hear some shit like, damn, y'all been married 2.5 years. This nigga had a baby on you.
You probably,
come on.
Yeah.
This nigga, that's an affair.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's like, my nigga, you got a whole nother squad. That's a lot. Taking care of it type shit.
Okay, I get that.
Tripping, nigga, right?
But you know, for these couples who have been together for
like
so long,
their conclusions come so fast. And it's like, even to them, like to them specifically, it's like, say under these comments, no, y'all change your mind. Y'all tripping. They was, and again, you don't know how.
You know what was going on in their relationship.
Whatever, but you know,
teachers
like, file for divorce, niggas out in the club.
That was crazy.
We on red carpets and shit. Like, oh man, y'all been together forever. There is nothing on earth better than this.
Boy. I ain't.
Real talk. It ain't nothing better than this, because this could be the trump card of everything in your life. I hate my job. I love my wife. I get to come home to this. If I get fired, all right, but I get to come home to this. I'm dealing with all this family shit. That's all right. I get to come home to this. The place where you get to set the standard for real. So it's like, yeah, again, back to y'all a reflection of me, what I put in. It's like, yeah, my house looks like what I wanted it to look like. I put in work for that. I was emotional about that. I expressed that. I demanded that. I submitted to that. I was flexible for that. I was patient for that. It's like all of those things. It's a lot of work. You put in and you get out. And that's what happened. You stay. You stay when it's hard for a year. and their heart ain't always your spouse.
Man, I think that is something that people man, you don't know until you are married, you know, to realize that there are a whole bunch of other issues that people could have.
That people could be going through. Yeah. They're going through a miscarriage, and you, the husband, don't know how to deal with that. They're going through a death of a child, and secretly blaming each other. They're going through, it's so many evils in this world. You know how much shit there is to go through? Like, yeah, we be worried about cheating. And I'm not, again, not to just say that's light or something you should be worried, but you know, damn, y'all married. You shouldn't be worried about that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you have that much energy for somebody else?
Boy.
How you got that much time for somebody else? How you that checked out for somebody else? Even in moments that I don't know, that should just be hard for me. I guess niggas be cheating a lot, but that's just hard for me. Well, you know what though? I invest in my family.
Yeah. I take time.
When I get off work, I'm thinking about my family. I gotta get home. On the weekends, I've been working all week. I'm thinking about my family. And not only am I thinking about my family as a whole, I'm thinking about my family individually. My son needs my time. The one son, my other son needs my time. My daughter needs my time. My wife needs my time. Come on, man. It's weeks that go by where I'm like, she ain't got my time. It could be days go by where I'm like, damn, I came home and I was straight to work. In the summertime, it's harder to work the land. So it's like, shit, that's every other weekend. I gotta do yard work for 2-3 days out of the weekend. You know, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. I might have to work a weekend. You know, all of that, and it's all for the, you know, everything in my life pours into my family. So again, I ain't got time. I would say that all the time. Like, we used to do this randomly early on in our marriage. Like, you cheating on me? And it's almost,
I really forgot about that.
It's crazy how, like, so jokingly that was. But it was almost like an invitation to tell the truth. And it was like, you knew the answer. Because the answer would always be something jokingly. Like, nigga, I ain't got time.
Right.
Like, I don't have time.
It's like, literally.
Anything I'm doing is on purpose and she know it. Let me tell you that right now. Yeah. So, I don't got time. My wife got everything. My phone, bank accounts, locations, all of that stuff. We don't hide stuff. We are one. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? I not have my location. If you're in trouble, I need to know where you at without you having to signal me. You ain't got to signal me. I can just look it up. There she go. Hold on, man. I ain't heard from her. I called her this many times. I can look up where you are. If they ain't giving you the phone, man,
go home, man.
They hide some. Niggas don't try to argue that up and down. Privacy, there's no such thing as privacy
in a relationship.
What? There's no such thing as privacy?
That's a good one.
That is
no
dumb.
Such thing as
y'all got separate accounts? That is not smart, man. That's not smart. Imagine running a business and you and your homie run the business and y'all got separate business accounts for the one business. Come on, the words are flying out. Like, that's not smart.
That's smart.
Being one solves all of that shit. We broke. We ain't got no money. Don't spend nothing else. You start being able to say that to each other because it's ours, you know? And you get to a level of, like, thinking about the other person
all the time.
Do shit. Before you buy them shoes, you think $200.
How can we use that?
What all could $200?
Boy, a lot.
Come on, man. Like, so yeah.
No new shoes.
No new shoes.
Okay, so I want to ask you a couple of questions, or I'm going to do a fill in the blank. So, love is
God.
it is not
Hate. One word answer.
yeah. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting
Yeah,
that.
love is God.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know how this should go? Search for God.
Mm-hmm.
He ordained it.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows how it should look. If you don't believe in things like in the creator and why you are here today,
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna be confused like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Okay.
You can't have hate in your marriage or it's gonna destroy it. It's a disease.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Leading means what?
Being selfless.
Not.
Being selfish.
Yeah. Plain and simple. The opposite.
It is selfless.
Mm-hmm.
You do I know I submit because I do things to make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
I do more things to make you happy than to
make my own
happy.
self happy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell people that, like, when they ask me like marriage advice, that is like, I always make sure to add in it. Don't even think about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't even, if you're doing everything you can to please your husband, everything you can to make him happy, everything. I mean, the small things, you may not be able to hit every little pinpoint, you know what I'm saying, every single day. But if you're always doing something that like you're doing something you're like, oh, he would like it this way, do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're always thinking about the other person,
it's gonna go
on. Oh my goodness, and of course you always want the other person to feel the same way. So when both of y'all are doing that, like, all the time, like, I don't have to think about myself because I'm always being questioned. I'm always being checked on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's verbally asking, or I may realize a couple of weeks later, I'll be like, oh, he asked me that. I feel he's asked me that, or whatever. Like, always checking in to make sure the other person is straight. It's not like you literally have to die to yourself. Like, when you get married, there is no such thing as you. Like,
I don't understand.
There's no.
I don't understand
no such thing.
Like failed marriages, even. I don't understand. I wish that irreconcilable differences
was not a thing.
I wish you couldn't do that. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, come on. Y'all taking the easy way out.
Mm-hmm.
Explain to me why y'all get a divorce, man. Explain that to me. You know what I mean? And it's like, cause y'all arguing too much. That means both of y'all being selfish.
Basically. Okay, sacrifice looks like.
Definitely can't one word that.
Okay. Give me the words you can give me.
Sacrifice looks like.
Oh, God, oh.
Man, I looked up.
What do you think? What could you say, huh?
Yeah, it's hard.
What would you say people think when people say, "Oh, you get married, you have to sacrifice"? What does the masses think that they know that they don't know? You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, yeah. The masses think you're gonna have to sacrifice something, and you got to sacrifice everything.
Oh, so sacrifice is
everything. Yeah. I
and
think,
not one thing.
Matter of fact, because you start thinking of the thing you want to sacrifice, or could I sacrifice the game? Could I sacrifice the video game? Could I sacrifice I love buying my shoes? Can I sacrifice that? Can I sacrifice my time and my space? You're thinking about all these singular things. Like, you gotta sacrifice all that shit. Nigga, what? I get to play the game, but
not as often.
What? She gonna want you. Come on. Yeah, come on, give me some time. Don't give me a hug. Man. You're like,
What?
yeah, I just want to do this. I don't want to be lazy. I'm tired. I just want to not do nothing. And you got to be emotionally available.
Why would you say it like that? Like it's a bad thing.
Because in that moment, you don't want to. I'm saying that's what it's sacrifice. What does sacrifice look like if you wanted to do the shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's sacrifice.
That's
You're going to have to sacrifice everything. Yeah, that's back to we got our own separate background. Sacrifice, get it together, and figure out how to do this. You're going to become better money managers because you know why? It's going to highlight your bad spending. That's what you're running from. That's why you don't want to share the bank account.
Because you want to see by your shoes.
Your bad spending. Because I want to buy my shoes, and whoever is the money manager versus the spender, is going to be on the spender's ass.
You can't buy them nowhere.
Come on now. It makes so much sense, and you know what it is because you don't manage your bank account. You just be spending it. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you gotta sacrifice everything.
Everything. Okay.
Time, all the shit you thinking about. Everything.
Okay. Serving should
please
not
harm. Serving should please. When you say I serve, I should serve to please you. So, perfect example to me is food. Oh, you serve because you make me some nachos, some quick tacos, so you fry some chicken. You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with fried chicken and tacos?
Nothing wrong with that, but you could hide behind the ease of it, right? And so, to those that ain't cooking, might be like, "What the hell this nigga talking about?" I'm telling you that it says something about you that it's smothered chicken. That it's a meal you have to learn how to cook. It's not something you can toss together. That's what I mean by the taco nacho thing.
Yeah.
This is something simple that everybody
Parents
knows.
teach their kids how to make
Come
that as
on,
easy
man.
quick meal.
You know how to throw that? You can make a sandwich. I get up and make my man a sandwich. Cool. Will you learn how to cook something for him?
Yeah.
It's vulnerable to you.
Oh, yeah. Because you,
right. All of this stuff is to make y'all stronger.
Oh,
everything is to make you a better human being for your wife or your
your example, like with the food or whatever. I know, like, for me, I really like spicy food, you know, but it's like one person can't tolerate it sometimes, you know, so it's like, yeah, I like spicy food, you like mild food, and it's sweet like food.
I like sweet and salty.
Sweet and salty, you know, and I like spicy. And it's like, well, it doesn't hurt me to not have it spicy. I could find enhancements later on to make my food spicy. I'm going to simply do this thing and buy mild Rotel instead of hot Rotel. And then I'm going to put jalapenos on top of my nachos later on.
And this is good marriage all day, every day. Guess what's going to happen after I demand she not make shit spicy all the time. Like, I don't want this spicy. Like, I complain about it, right? And she sacrifices.
I did.
And says, I won't do that. And guess what's going to happen? One day, she going to say, baby, can we do it hot this time? You know what you going to say? Yes. And you going to deal with them damn spices, man. And everything's going to be all right. Because you sacrifice for some spicy food, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's like, God damn, I'm going to just wipe the sweat off my nose because it's spicy as hell this time. But she sacrificed for me. I sacrificed for her. And she going to say it 2-3 times in a row to try to see how much spice she can get out now. You got to see how much spice you can get out of that.
Come on now.
And you got to say,
wasn't it good last time?
Nah. Good, see? You got to recognize the sacrifices that the other people make for you, too. So don't try to take advantage of them sacrifices.
All right. Inches and miles. Okay, and the last one, it doesn't have a second part. It's just submission is
complete.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean that in two ways. I mean, submission isn't submission if you don't completely do it.
Oh.
And submission is complete because it is in all ways I submit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think about you in every way. The moment, I love my job. The moment you said, I don't want you working there no more, it shifts. The moment you say that, it would shift everything. It would shift how I like the place. Now I'm thinking of it. Do I convince you like, damn, you tripping? And even still, I'm conflicted. I have submitted myself to you. Your words mean a lot to me. It would be like me saying, I don't like you doing it, or I don't like how that looks on you. Imagine me telling me I don't like a part of your body. It changes.
Boy,
it changes everything. It changes what you wear. It changes how much you might work out. It changes your thoughts of yourself. It changes everything when you truly care about somebody. When y'all are becoming one like that, you know, it's like submission is everything, but it's also like this full circle wholesome thing too. Because somebody submits to you so much, it makes the world, it makes everything better, you know, because they submit to everything, your good things, the things you like, they submit to that. So she submits to the fact that I like the housewife submissive type. I like the be submissive to me, the man. Make me feel like a king in my home, in my world. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's what I like. I don't know what other dudes like. I don't know what other dudes can take. I know what I like. I want to mold that. I wanted to, what they call it, what they keep trying to tell it that they doing. Grooming. Yup. How old was we when you got married?
21, really.
Well, then I've been grooming since that. We're the same age, and I'm grooming like men do. That's what we do. We groom our bride. Oh, what do they call us when we get married?
A bride and a... I never even thought about that. A bride and a groom.
I'm a groomsman.
Wow.
That's what I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what I do.
That's crazy. Have you you ain't thought about that before this?
Hell yeah, I done thought about it before because it makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's
that's,
like,
yeah,
I groomed her to be exactly the wife I wanted her to be. And she's happy because she submits to me. She has found happiness in my happiness of her doing that thing. The same way I find happiness in working for her. I put in them hours for her. I will do it. She say we want to go on a trip, I gotta work so I can get some money so we can go on a trip. Guess what she gonna want in that trip? She gonna want outfits for that trip. She gonna want food on that trip. She gonna want to enjoy herself on that trip. She gonna want to do stuff she don't normally do on that trip.
Yeah.
Guess who got paid for it? Me. But I get happiness, and the happiness you get from that. And I ain't saying I don't enjoy them. Of course, that's an excuse for me to enjoy. Baby, go turn that off.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn
it. But yeah, you know, like, you have to. And when you become one, I promise you gonna do it. I promise you gonna change in ways you never thought you would. Things that you didn't like before, you randomly like, man, come on now.
I'm glad that you said that because that is actually one of my questions. So how has being married changed you as a person? And just summarize.
Yeah. Just thinking for others. Thinking for y'all and actually being okay with that. You know, okay with all of the things I do for y'all and okay with that because it satisfies me. So, can I answer one more time?
How has marriage changed you as a person? And I think I don't
know. It's crazy because I grow. I allow myself to grow. So maybe that's what it is, but I'm ever changing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm open to being ever changing. If something is wrong me, then I'm open to being change that.
Mm-hmm.
Change that behavior, change that thing. If it's something I truly believe in, where I'm like, this is just something I do, maybe it's a habit, but I believe it's okay to do and all of that, and I can back it up. That's just me, and that's gonna stay. But I don't know. I try not to keep habits that would hurt y'all. So that's the thing. Y'all are a big effect on my life.
Mm-hmm.
You're that big of an effect where you could say anything and it's gonna affect my life.
Mm-hmm.
If all of y'all say y'all don't like Waco, the time has just started on when we gonna leave Waco. Because it's like, no way I'm gonna allow them to deal with this thing that they hate. You know, and I got the power to change that. So it's just it's submission to my life is in y'all hands. But y'all life is in mine. It's a lot of responsibility. What do I teach in this house? What do I say? How do I handle any and everything? It's like honing that responsibility.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I want you to put these 4 things in order. Now I don't want you to just think about yourself. I want you to think about men, right?
Importance to men.
Yes, importance to men.
I'm gonna try to speak well for us, fella.
Okay, so put them in order of importance from what's most important to least important. So respect from your spouse, initiative from your spouse.
Man, that's a good one.
Sex.
No.
And let me go back, because when I say stop. when I say initiative, I mean like with everything, like initiative to get things done, initiative to like if you say something and so you get what I mean. And then productivity, respect, initiative, sex, productivity.
Okay. Number 1 is 6. We can get it.
So if I was lazy, I didn't take any initiative, and I didn't respect you, like it's okay that those 3 fall under, as long as
it's okay that they fall under 6. It is not okay that they lack. None of this stuff should lack. If you love somebody, none of this stuff should lack.
So you think most men, the number 1 thing?
Sexual intercourse. Without a shadow of a doubt. You know why?
Why?
It's extremely bonding. It's extremely bonding. It's extremely serious. It's extremely...
That's so crazy to say that when men can also just go and give it freely and not bond.
Yeah, but we ain't talking about freely and single men. We're talking about married men.
Excuse me.
Yeah, because that's a whole nother level of resisting and not telling the truth and lying to yourself and mischievousness, and there's so much into just sleeping with somebody random that's like, but in a marriage where that is the person you have sex with, that is the person. Whether I want to try something new, guess who I got to convince to do it? If I'm scared to say something, guess, who am I scared of? You. You know, how are you going to judge me? But it's also, I don't even want to call it like no power tool or nothing. It's just what it does to you. It's like, it's a reason that consummates the marriage. It's a reason. It's a reason. That thing is powerful. And yeah, sometimes I don't want it to go overboard. Like, man, we ain't gonna have no quickies, or we ain't gonna have no like just normal sex that people have that wasn't deep and it wasn't love making and it wasn't hours and it wasn't all of that. But the fact that you could have sex after an argument means how close we could be. How, you know, I'm inside you. You know what I'm saying? That's a prominent thing, man. Like when somebody even says the word pleasure, what do you think about?
Sex.
Come on now. What do you even think about? What is the most pleasurable thing? So yeah, through all of this, we are intimate. If somebody said that is a marriage, what you think they talking about?
Sex.
Come on. Well, ain't no way we just hugging each other and we ain't having sex. Ain't no way. You see a marriage this close, they touching each other and all that. Hey, ain't it?
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple. I always, that's talk about red flags. That's never been a good sign to me. And
to recall?
No, to not be in contact with your significant
other. Okay.
That's always been something that's so odd to me to see, especially if y'all boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, y'all should be rabbits. Y'all should be like, boy. Hold on now. So to not see that in early, like especially early on, like we could be cool. It's like, man, I ain't even seen them together. We're gonna end up getting together. But it's like not touching. That is like a weird sign to me. Y'all sitting with gaps between y'all. Y'all don't hold hands. Y'all don't kiss. Y'all don't. And everybody don't like PDA, but still though, it's like, hold on, you comfortable with this person, but y'all can't touch. Y'all don't sit next to each other. I don't know. I've always seen that as a bad sign, but people take red flags and all that stuff too far. So yeah, I think sex is number one. It solves things. It's one of them things like time. Like when you just let it, right? Like time over time, you realize like, what I said was stupid and all that. Watch, sex can change your mind. That's why I brought up the fact that you could go into like after an argument. We was just doing all this arguing, and now when you having sex, you ain't talking all that hate talk. I mean, people got kinks, whatever, but come on, man, you in there like, I love you. Let's have a baby. Like, come on, we gonna regret that instantly. But that's how people talk. People nutting in in randoms because it feels so good. Not thinking about the consequences. You know, it's like, nah, that's a strong thing, man. So it's like, and yeah, you know, married couples kink it up too, and they have experiences and all of that. But it's important when that is a high level thing. It's hard for people to break up when that's high.
Boy.
When that's number one, it's hard for people to break up, divorce. You be like, dang, what the hell y'all think pussy whip mean? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta think like that. You gotta think about why something would be so strong. So after sex, y'all can throw them in whatever order you want. No, I'm playing.
You better not.
Those are some good ones. Respect, productivity, and initiation, huh? I'm an honorable mention initiation. It's probably gonna be 4 because y'all don't do it a lot. But I'm telling you, you'll be a very special woman to initiate. And I know sex is probably in the brain right now, but man, the ways you can make a man happy by initiating things. It's just that I guess as a man, I've grown to understand the insecurities that women have and not wanting something like to not be sexy. You know, to not want a like, that didn't come off like you thought it was, I don't want it, you know, or something. But men pretty much ain't gonna do that. Like, I'm telling you, I just said it to you. It's like women can't be lame.
Oh wait, like
y'all
2 hours ago.
Y'all just odd, for real. You know, y'all just oddly do things. Your girl start tripping and she's singing wild, loud, and all this shit. Nigga, you just like, all right, whatever, she crazy. You know what I'm saying? She talking. You whatever, she crazy. Like, the same rules don't apply to like it do to dudes. Honorable mention to that, because initiating does a lot for a man. With sex, arousal wise, it does a lot. But with initiating conversation, it gives confidence that we can talk about anything. It gives confidence that I can express. It gives confidence, but that's why, ooh, man, initiation is a good one. I'm gonna go initiation 4 though.
What? Still?
I'm going initiation 4 because as a man, if you gonna do what you want to do, you can have a lot of the things you want to have.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So 1, 6, 4 initiative.
2 respect, 3 productivity, no doubt. And respect is very close. It's hard to do, like, to displace the 6 and respect thing, because I couldn't really imagine having 6 with somebody that don't respect me. But I don't know, because that's how strong sex is. You could, because during the sexual part, you won't be disrespected. And so that's a rough one, but I just say the power that sex holds, it has to be number 1. Respect after that goes the longest way than the other 2. You might not be productive, but she respect the hell out of me. She don't disrespect me. She don't say bad things about me. She uplifts me. All of that, man, you got them 2, you going a long way. Even if you ain't productive. What if you ain't got no job? When the last time somebody blamed a fine girl for working at McDonald's? Nobody give a damn. And I ain't saying that if you ain't fine, then it's a problem for you. I'm just saying, like, a woman can be saved. We ain't get saved. It ain't happening. Y'all ain't doing that. If I'm capable, I would be like, yep, you gotta do that. Or, yep, I'll take you there and do this stuff for you and all of that. So, yeah, respect goes a long way. And then, yeah, productivity, I would say, yeah, that's 3, because, man, you show a lot of value when you're productive. And productive to me is that I'll learn things for you. I'll learn things to please you. I'll learn how to cook to please you. I'll learn how to do the thing I've never done, to please you. You speak about sex being number 1. It's like, I don't do that. And it's like, okay, versus somebody like, I like pleasing you too much to not learn how. To not learn how to be comfortable with it in some way, to not, you have to. This is the one person you actually get to freely have sex with no conscious nothing behind it. Nothing behind it. You ain't got to think twice. The Lord said, your body is your partner's. Your body is mine. My body is yours. And there's only one occasion where y'all withhold that from each other. So it's like, man, you get a free pass to do whatever freaky thing is in your mind with your partner. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. So that comes with experimenting. That comes with giving some thought to if you can do that versus like I never have, so I'm uncomfortable. It's like, yeah, but try. So productivity can go into that. Productivity can go into job. Productivity can go into like, yeah, I work, but I'm bad with money. Productivity is like, nah, well, baby, this is what we need to be doing. This is what we need in this house. I'll take that for you and I'll show you. Like, I'll budget the groceries. I'll do this. I'll do that to take that load off you. You just go to work all day, come home, bring me that check. And that don't mean she rainy day stashing and she buying this low key, but no, he come and see like, dang, all the bills paid, we got groceries, ain't nobody complaining. Like, she's productive. The house is clean. If that ain't your job and it's something else in y'all marriage, you productive in that. I'm seeing you productive in that. I'm seeing you productive in relationships. I'm seeing you productive at your job. I see you grow. I see you see your worth. I see you do all that. That does a lot. That even motivates. Yeah, stuff like that even motivates when you're productive. You know what I'm saying? It has its pros and cons on availability, but it depends. Like, that's why I say productivity can go with anything. So yeah, for sure. sex, respect, productivity, and then initiative. Yeah.
Okay. You think the fellas gonna agree?
Don't matter. That's me.
It don't matter. Okay. All right. Well, let's wrap it up here, and I want to give you 60 seconds. Let me see your phone. I want to give you 60 seconds to answer these questions. Okay. What do you say to single men who often hear advice from married men who advise them not to get married?
Ooh. Wow. Don't listen to them. They marriage bad. What you put in is what you get out. That's a lot like a nigga complaining about life happening to him. You know how you got these people that be like, man, the white man, you know these niggas racist out here, man, they ain't little nigga, you know he capping. You hear a nigga complain about his baby mama a lot, you know he capping. You hear niggas complain about the other thing a lot, you know they capping. So, yeah.
Don't listen to them.
Don't listen to them. Don't listen to somebody that's complaining about a marriage, because a marriage, from my perspective, is a reflection of you, my man. She ain't loyal, you ain't worth being loyal to then. You know? You ain't giving her things that's like, boy, I would never disrespect Quincy. He would never want a reason to want to leave me, because he provides so much. I want to touch so many parts of you that you don't ever want to do that. So, yeah.
All right. What do you wish all men knew, and even if they know, maybe not accept it, but accept about women that would make navigating relationships easier?
It's a lot of letting go. A lot of letting go of. It's like you gotta let them. Sorry, ladies, if you feel disrespected by this, but you gotta let women be like you gotta let kids be.
What?
It's like kids do certain things. Like kids gonna be kids. You gotta let women do that. Y'all are emotional. It is so weird that y'all can go through these emotions. It is so weird to me that I could worship your body, and then one day you come back like, I don't know how you feel, like how does it look? Like, what the hell is you talking about? So you gotta be the stone, you gotta be the foundation, you gotta be the guy that's like not really tripping about stuff. You can't overreact, you can't do that. You have to be her gauge, her center. When she's wilding out, you bring her in, but right on back in. Come on, baby. Baby, I know. Yep. Let it out. We ain't get on past that.
Okay. Okay. People always, I mean, you can go down your timeline and for 60 seconds and just scroll, and you will see 2-3 videos, red flags. What are green flags? What are green flags?
Yeah.
And I'll let you choose before getting married, in a marriage, you know, you can say, or no, you know.
What's some green flags to a wife? Green flags. Man. I would say there's a level of like, I know all women ain't soft, but I'm telling you, there's a level of softness. There's a level of submission already. There's a level of submission already. I think that's a really, really, really big green flag. Don't run from that. She willing to do whatever you say, don't run from that. Because that's a woman ready to see. Because that same woman can be like, you ain't taking care of nothing, I'm gone. You know, that same woman can judge that same thing from you. So I would say, yeah, a woman that's that ready to be submissive, a woman that builds you up. You know, when you talk bad about yourself and she quickly like, don't say that. You are, man. A woman that's willing to do things for you, like, it's a lot of green flags, man. But don't fall for the red flags. You never know what that is. Them like, red flags are cover-ups. They guards. You know what I'm saying?
I can believe that. I'm being scared.
Maybe not for men. Sometimes y'all need to like watch out for men's red flags. But I would say for women, like, there are red flags, but a lot of times red flags for women, I think are cover-ups. Y'all are like meant to mold around us, mold to who we are as men. I think so.
Okay. Last one. 2 pieces of advice you would give to newly married men after being married for 10 years. Like, what are 2 things you want them to know when you get to your 10th year or something, or 2 pieces of advice for them to get, to their 10 year.
For the newlies. To get to 10 years. Okay, I get what you're saying. Don't listen to nobody else's advice. Don't listen to mine right now here. Do what you gotta do for your marriage, man. Don't let nobody's advice trump with the foundation of your marriage. Let me say that. Like, you know, man, we heard every number. We heard every year it gets hard. We heard, you know, the first year is too hard. Boy. Second year is too hard.
Somebody told me don't have no kids till 7 years because he gonna leave you.
I'm sitting here like they are idiots. To say something like that, you have no clue who I am. So, yeah. First things first, don't take everybody's advice with a grain of salt, man. Do your thing. And then give them your all. If that fails, then damn. Just like everybody, like when you want to play football, give it your all and see first. Just like that. Give it your all, man. Be kind, be bravado, be the man you saying you want to be all that. Be emotional, cry in front of her if that's what you feel, man. If she end up telling you weak for that, she ain't the one. That's not building you. If you feel a certain way about your family, say that. You feel a certain way about her, say that. Like, I would say give it your all, man. Give it your all for real. Don't cheat, nigga. Tell that girl no, for real. It's hard. You might slip, you know what I'm saying? You might do some things that she don't like. But what I'm saying is, at least gradually, especially when y'all starting, cut them off, bro. When she feel like wife, push them out, man, for real, because it's worth giving your all to see what a woman can become for you.
I can never imagine being like how I am today.
Yeah.
And I like who I am today, so. And I love you, and I have you. Thanks.
I love you too.
Can I get a kiss? Well, one more thing. Just one more thing. What is your favorite? What's your favorite marriage Bible verse?
Ooh.
Like, what's a verse that you feel like if you read this and you understand this, you know how to.
It's cliche, but it's Ephesians, man. It's Ephesians 5.
Ephesians 5.
It's Ephesians. It's just too easy, but I would say not just Ephesians 5. Ephesians period. Because Ephesians end up like breaking down the man, then the woman, then y'all. That's why I say that. So
the book of the Bible. Go read the
Ephesians. Book. Obviously read the Bible, but read Ephesians 1 through 5. Stop. You can stop at 6, but obviously you can keep going. But that's what I would say for sure, because it speaks on that stuff when everybody coming up with their like. You know, you hear stupid shit sometimes. You know, biblically, you ain't supposed to hit it from the back. Stop being stupid, man. Stop confusing people. Like, for real, man. Y'all throwing these things out here that trump everything in life, right? Like, I judge everything I do based off what God would approve. So it's like, when you say something like that, it's like, damn, are we having sex wrong? It's like, no. God said, the body is mine. I can like your knee. Shit. He ain't say none of that. You know, you ain't supposed to be doing nothing with the knees because they wasn't made for knees. Like, where's they made for sucking for you? That's made for kids, nigga. But you be doing it. Like, what are you talking about? When was lips made for kissing? You know what these motherfuckers was made for? Her body was made for me, and I shall do with it as I please, because she let me, 1, but 2, that's how God made things be. So, Ephesians. Yeah.
Ephesians. Okay. Well, I appreciate you for coming in, talking to me today. I really enjoyed myself. But yeah, so I just want to come and talk to him in front of y'all. We talk all the time, but I don't know. I just sometimes like talking out loud what people can hear. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video of us talking. I hope it's not too long.
It's long.
Right now it says 1:33. I'm gonna try to get that down for y'all, okay? So you're not overwhelmed, you know.